guys to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to teach you how to introduce yourself while giving the IELTS speaking exam. So when you go there in outside the room, then you may ask the candidate, you are the candidate, so you may ask, may I come in sir or ma'am? Whenever you see there is a person, he's a male or a female, then if he's a male, then you should say sir, and for ma'am, there should be a lady, then ma'am. Then the interviewer will say yes. Sometimes it happens the interviewer came at the door and they said you to come in. So at that time you may not ask this question to the interviewer. Okay. Next, the candidate will say, may I take a seat? That may I sit here? So obviously the interviewer will say, yes, you can. Sometimes they firstly tell you or said you to sit down. So then again you do not have to question him that may I take a seat. Then the candidate will greet him or her by saying good morning or good afternoon. So whatever the time will be at that time, so you should say good morning or afternoon to sir or ma'am, and the interviewer will greet you in back. So if you said good morning, then he will also say good morning or good afternoon to you. Then the interviewer will ask for your ID, for your identification. So at that time you should show him your passport to him or her. So, and when you give him your passport, then you should say, sure, here it is. You should not say yes. You have to say, sure, here it is. Then the interviewer will ask your name. What is your name? Then you should tell your name by my name is this. So you should introduce yourself at that time. Then the interviewer will start the recording by taking his name, speaking interview center name, your ID number, and more things, and then he or she start the interview or your speaking test. Remember, when he is introducing himself in the recorder, then you should not say any word to him or her. Okay, so these are the basic questions when you enter the room, and you should be polite and you should ask the questions from him or her while doing the things. This will make a great impression on him or her that you know the basic rules and you know the basic things while entering, while greeting any person who is sitting in front of you. So these are the words you should take care of. So firstly, you should take the permission from him or her that you should come in room or not, you can take a seat or not, you should greet him or her. It is very essential for you to do this. Then whenever he or she asks your ID, then it is your passport you have to show and say, sure, here it is, and your name, and then he will start recording. Then the part 1 of the speaking test begins. The interviewer will ask you to tell me about yourself. Then you have to take your name. My name is this. I am basically from your city, your town, or your village, from where you are basically from. So then you can tell, I have completed my education. What you have did, you are +2, you are a graduate, you are a master graduate. So you have to tell him about your education you have recently completed. Then you may say, now I am planning to have my further studies in abroad. Then your hobbies, and that's it. So do not tell him about more and more things about yourself. just the basic things you have to tell him about yourself: your education, your name, your place where you are living, your hobbies. That's it. Then the interviewer will ask the questions related to your home, accommodation, your work or study. If you said him here that you are doing your studies, then he will ask you the questions related to the study. And if you are working, so here if you are working, so you do not have to say I have completed my this this education recently. So you may say here, I'm doing this job, I'm doing this job from last 20 days or 2 years or 1 month, whatever it is. Okay, then you have to answer those questions in more than one sentence. For example, if he asks, do you work? You said yes, I work. So this is not a correct answer for this question. So you should say yes, I work. I work in this and this company from last 2 years. I like my work. I love doing. I love my job, and I want to continue my job for a long period of time. So this is the answer of your question. So do not stick to the one sentence while giving your answers. Your answers should be lengthy. So once again, I'm telling you that do not give the answers in one sentence only. You have to elaborate your answers. You have to tell more about yourself while giving the answers. If he is asking about your hobbies, like what is your hobby, so said my hobby is to listen the music. So this is a small answer. How you can elaborate it? My favorite hobby is listening music. I like Hindi, I like Bollywood music, and I like slow music also. Sometimes when I am happy, I listen to the loud music, and when I feel some low, then I listen to the slow music. So this is the answer. So you should elaborate your answer again and again. Whenever he asks the question, you have to answer those questions in more than one sentences. Otherwise, he will ask you more and more and more questions, and you may not answer those questions in that time, because the speaking test time is near about 15 to 20 minutes, and your speaking test will complete in 10 minutes if you do not answer those questions elaborately. Moreover, if you do not elaborate your answers, it may affect your band scores also. So try to give the answers in more elaborative form. Not too much, but should be in 3 to 4 sentences. Okay, so this is the basic thing you should know about giving the answers while introducing yourself to the speaking interviewer. The introduction part will be more scoreable if you give good answers to the interviewer. Thank you. If you like my video, then please subscribe to my channel and like my videos and share these videos with your friends so that they will get new information and clear your speaking test or the IELTS exam with good band scores. Thank you so much.